Yo, what's up, my peoples? Today we're getting into, as you can see, All Elite Wrestling Fight Forever. AntDaGamer right now is currently All Elite, as I'm about to give you my unscripted review of AEW's Fight Forever. Their newest game, their only game for consoles. They have been in the market right now for mobile and things like that. So this video will be featured on two channels, the AntDaGamer channel as well as the AEW Wrestling Sports Gaming channel. But what you need to know is that in this video, I'm just going to be like playing footage. So like, I may set up some matches, go through the menus a little bit, showcase some, I might even showcase some footage that I put up on the other channel, things that I recorded, you know, over the last couple weeks, things I may have recorded. We're going to be talking about like the gameplay, the features, you know, basic opinions on how I feel in the game. This is straight unscripted. I'm not reading from anything. I haven't wrote out what I'm going to do. So it may be all over the place. And that is why this video is unscripted. Now, at first I was thinking about editing and doing all that, but I wanted to get early reviews impressions up. Now, there is a first time as well. I may put that on the channel. I put it on the wrestling game channel first, but I may put it over here as well because it's not really doing the numbers that I thought it was going to do over there. So I may put it over here because I know it's going to do better numbers, and vice versa. When you see this video on the AEW Wrestling Game channel, it may not have that many. But yeah, subscribe to my AEW Wrestling Game channel. Let's go ahead and get into this review. So just gonna head back. We're gonna open up the game and we're gonna talk about the main thing about the game that you guys should know first and foremost. And the thing that I think where the game shines the most is pretty much in its gameplay. So we're gonna showcase some matches, and honestly, not just the gameplay. I feel like the roster is kind of solid. I know some of you are like, what? I can't remember the last time a game had the roster that this had on its very first game. And then they're gonna have more DLC and free updates for the next year or so. They're not planning to come out with a game every year. They plan on upping up, you know, starting this game right here and doing updates like, you know, massively off and on. So they're gonna be updates probably in the next week or so, if not near launch. I didn't get an update today. I don't think I did. Let me check real quick to make sure I didn't get no update, but I don't think I got an update. Yeah, that's when I installed the game, period. I don't think that was an update. Yeah, I really don't think that was an update. It was just the game, period. So there hasn't been any updates just yet, but there are going to be massive updates. Kenny Omega, who's also AEW star, one of the most prolific wrestlers in recent memory, who's wrestled all around the globe from New Japan and now in All Elite Wrestling. He helped found it, All Elite Wrestling, and he helped found and develop this game. This is Kenny's baby to a certain extent. You got Yukes and THQ coming back to do a game that's supposed to be similar to the No Mercy games, the virtual pro wrestling games, and I think they're delivering. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna have what they call a lights out match, and I'm just gonna go random on two superstars. So we got Sting. A lot of people may know Sting from WCW. So that's one of the unique things and what's gonna make this game great is that I think All Elite Wrestling has wrestlers from all likes. Trent Beretta finally being known. He did some stuff in Japan as well. But, you know, Trent Beretta finally being known and appreciated in AEW. Maybe not at the very top of the list right now when it comes to wrestlers and things, but, you know, it's a good thing for AEW.
Contest is an unsanctioned
so,
out match.
One thing I want to talk about as well is that the commentary in the game. The commentary in the game is not much, but there is commentary in the game. I heard people asking, like, is there commentary in the game? As you can see, you get a little intros, you get these little intros, and I don't mind these intros. And you can see you can also control things on the intro, such as the pyro, the direction of the pyro. You can zoom in and out. It's really good. It's really decent, and I really appreciate what they've done, you know, with the aesthetics personally. I like you can see, like, there is not many games that actually do that. 2K kind of dived into that with the entrances, but I like the entrance. Some people are not liking that the entrances aren't long. I think it works because, you know, after a while you skip over the entrances anyway. How many people still like entrances like myself, but you kind of like watch a little bit of it and then you pass it? So I still watch entrances all the time in WWE 2K, but I kind of like this. I kind of pass it after a while. I found myself still watching these and still messing around a good bit because they're so short and they just work. You know, once you get used to it, you may say, like, you may feel like the 2K games may be a little too long in their intros, maybe be a little bit too much, but that's what this game wanted. It wants to get you in the game, wants to allow you to play some games and don't feel like it's taking that much of your time. And that's what another reason that I love this game. The gameplay works good for me. There may not be as many moves, but they're just amount right of moves. And some of the things that you can pull off in this game, some of the chain wrestling, the Day of Reckoning, No Mercy style gameplay, it can be felt. Is it perfect? No. Is there some glitches? Yes. Is there some moments where collision detection don't work right, or you can botch a move, or there's some funky animations here and there and things with clipping? Yes. Is it so much that it really messes with your experience? No. Does it make you feel like the game looks really bad? No. There were some issues with some characters, though, I feel, especially on the Xbox. I found that, like, the lighting at times makes the character models look very bad. If you catch my videos on AEW Wrestling and Sports Games Network, then you'll see just exactly what I'm talking about. I have played through the entire Road to Elite with Chris Statlander, and I'm going through it also on Xbox with Mr. Brian Danielson. I still call him Daniel Bryan. I'm just used to calling him that. Big fan of Daniel Bryan, by the way. I'm a huge fan of Daniel Bryan, as well as CM Punk. I know some of you don't like CM right now, but so gameplay is very good, and that's what really matters in a wrestling game, is that the gameplay, you know, sticks out. You see that was a great knee right there by Sting. And then another thing, they added a lot of little grunts and things. I remember these grunts and stuff. They were trying to do these back in WWE 13 and 14. They were starting to try to pull these grunts in. Even in 2010, they started using voices, THQ and Yukes. They started using, like, these little voiceovers for, like, Booker T. I remember you could unlock the Hurricane with certain things and certain tools, and he'll say, "What's up with that?" And not only that, like the grunts for the superstars and the males, they had put those in, and you could really see the feeling. You felt like you was really watching programming, because actually in programming, you hear those grunts. Now 2K is trying to bring them back in, but I feel like this game, I'm sorry 2K, I feel like this game, Yukes did it better. They did it better as far as grunts. I don't know, I just feel like the crowd also sounds better. I think they chant more often, they chant more relatable to the action, and it's just a great feeling, though, even though it doesn't have like play-by-play commentary in the game just yet, but I'm sure that it will. But back to the commentary thing, and I already done spent 9 minutes. This may be a long review session, even though it's unscripted. Some may like that. I know some people like sometimes when I dive deep, and some people like it when it's, you really can't, you know, please them all. But back on talking to about that commentary. In Road to Elite, there is commentary there. In Road to Elite, there is commentary for like the beginning of the matches, like this, or like when they talk about the weeks that are about to start and the shows that are about to start. You know, JR will say some things, Excalibur, people on commentary would say things like, we're on the road to, let's say, Revolution tonight on Dynamite. Things are getting on the way. When the season starts, they mention that the season is starting. And, oh, Sting with the victory there. So, also, you have 2 referees that you can use. I just love Aubrey Everett. She's my favorite ref in AEW. But the other guys there, I'm going to show you in a second, now that this match is over. And we're going to take a look at options and like the feature set and the overall display of the menus, which is pretty dope in my opinion. I love these loading screens. I played on the PS5 and Xbox Series X. They usually pop in, pop out, nice and easy. I'm showcasing the PS5 right now, but they both are pretty good. I just found the colors to be a little bit more vibrant, where on Xbox it's a little bit darker in shade, but pretty much the same game elsewhere. Also, I just feel like the controls are tighter on PlayStation, but I don't want to do no, this is about AEW, Fight Forever, it's not like anything else. So let's talk about, before we get into those options, let's talk about exhibition real quick. So you got one-on-one, and in one-on-one you got normal, lights out, falls count anywhere. You got exhibition, you have 2-on-2 of course. Now I wish they would have had some matches that were like tornado tag, but they're not. And also tag matches are a little wonky, they don't really work well, which is why I think is another reason why we don't have many people on the in the ring right now. They didn't even try to go for 6, but it's understandable. People think they're just trying to copy and paste it. No, it's a brand new engine. It probably is not really that enjoyable to play with so many in the ring. I even noticed it in tag team matches that sometimes it wasn't that fun. So then you had the 3-way match, you had the 4-way match, like basic 4-way match. We had the casino battle royale. Yeah, group suit, solo suit, where you can have like a whole group in it, you know, in the battle royal, or you can do like solo one-on-one individuals. Now the one thing I noticed, the group suit was kind of like it was glitched. It's not working right. For some reason it'll freeze sometimes and you cannot select your entire team. Solo suite, I had no problem. And even after, sometimes it wouldn't even load up. I may not play the entire match, so I'm just going to show you. There was times that it wouldn't even load up. Okay, it loaded up that time. But there was times that it wouldn't even load up. But since we're in Casino Battle Royale, let's go ahead and talk about Casino Battle Royale. This mode is good, but the problem is that you cannot select, and the same thing with Team Deathmatch. You cannot change players in the middle of a match. You can't change to the CPU tag team partner and control them, which leads to a longer tag team match. And you can't really control another person once you're eliminated out of the match. Now, if I'm wrong, please tell me in the comments below, let other people know in the comments below, and I'll do something about letting people know that I was wrong, okay? But right now, as it stands, if you're eliminated, you're done. That's your fun, it's gone. You can't choose to control someone. Like, let's say your number is later on in the match, then you just have to wait there, and that's not cool. And it makes Casino Battle Royale, excuse me, the Casino Battle Royale a little lackluster, but just because of that. Not because of the 4 players for me, because I think this works. I think this game would have been an absolute mess right now with more than 4 players on the screen. It just would not have been fun. You would have been bumping, collision detecting, hitting people. I'm telling you, the action gets a little bit too much sometimes, a little wonky. when there's like 4 in the ring. Excuse me, I have chronic fatigue, so sometimes I yawn for no reason. But anyway, like I said, I'm not gonna play this entire matchup. You go into there's like 1 person left standing. Once again, those great loading screens that this game have, I just love them. My favorite match, the most fun thing I think you can do in this game as far as gameplay is playing the exploding barbed wire death match. It's just a great match. I'm going to showcase it before I'm said and done, but I'm just going to move on from now. Ladder match needs some work, but it's okay. There's time where it'll clip when you're climbing the ladder and a guy grabbing you will fall in the middle of the ladder. It's a real funny thing. So you have mini games, which is like playing Mario Party or something like that. There's 3 mini games available. I think you unlock the other ones through Road to Elite, though I had no luck. Even in some of the games that I won, I had no luck unlocking them. You can see those in my Chris Statlander gameplay over on AEW Wrestling Sports Game Network. You may be there now if you're watching this on AEW Wrestling Sports Gaming Network. We're just gonna take a quick look at shit guys. So what you do in this mode, you play a series of games, mini games that is, and the one who had the best score at the end of rounds, or 1 round or 2 or 3, and you can choose which games you want to play. Unlockables DLC is gonna have more mini games you can add onto the greatness of the game. Believe it or not, I think this is one of the other things that stands out about this game, and one of the greater things that this game has going on. Me and my fam, we sat down, we played this game, and we really enjoyed it. We had a lot of fun. It was so much fun that my daughter decided she would try a match as well, which she got lucky and won. And she is now the women's champion, Ruby Soho. No, I think she's the FTW champion. Don't quote me on. I think she's the FTW though. But regardless, here you can see her here. You just collect the things, and the one with the most points, avoid the dangers and avoid the bombs. Some of the blue ones will slow you down in this game mode. So there's numerous different games that you can play, especially right away in Road to Elite.
Let's start the party.
See, if you want, you can do like I said, just do 3 rounds of this. So choosing your avatar really doesn't do much of anything as the player, but
let's start the party.
At the end of 3 rounds, they will determine a winner, and that person will come out as your winner. So I thought that was pretty cool. I like it. They also have training, which is self-explanatory. Ranked matches, casual matches. Now these ranked matches are peer-to-peer, and I'm not gonna really play a match of that either. But they're peer-to-peer. Now this is the problem with the game right now. We're gonna talk a little bit about the wrestler and the custom thing. There's not many reasons, or any reason at all, just to be honest with you. I'm a creator. I create deep wrestlers in WWE 2K. If you're thinking to buy this game and create the greatest stuff, you're not going to be happy at all. Do not buy this game if you're just wanting to create. Not at the moment. Maybe if they add things, I feel like they're going to add things, and I'm going to show you why. So we're gonna go to the body settings. You can see there's no face morphing. We're gonna go to the ring attire. Now some of these you unlock in the shop. We're gonna talk about the shop in a little bit. But you can see right here, these are in-game attires. And the thing about these in-game attires, you can see a lot of these you cannot even change the color to. So if you're thinking about taking Jay Cargill's outfit and change it to another color, As you can see, you cannot do that. That's another big bummer. I don't understand what they was thinking. Yet there are plenty of other things you could use, and you can change the color. But as you see, we got some things that are still locked here. Let's take a look at these bottoms. They're not even a skirt in here. You would think that Riho's skirt was in here, but it's not. Riho's skirt is not in here. You don't have many items. I'm not gonna go through all of this, but I feel like they're gonna be new ones. You can see new favorites unlocked. I feel like they're gonna patch this throughout its history. But like I said, you do not buy AEW Fight Forever right now at its current state. Maybe in a couple months, but you do not buy it for creations. You buy it for the gameplay. You buy it for the fun factors of the gameplay and being able to play for, you know, play AEW matches. So this is Road to Elite, which is pretty much the story mode. To me, it was very SmackDown-like. A lot of people say it was like they are like the No Mercy series. Nah, I remember that having like a little tree. You go through the tree and you had these blocks of storage. Yeah, you had choices and it had branches. But I feel like this is more like the SmackDown games where you don't even really know where the branch is taking you. And then based upon your series, your decisions and knowledge of the game, you would know where it was taking you. Or it'll take you certain places. So that's Road to Elite in a nutshell. I'm going to show you guys some footage from it. Now it also has this thing called Snapshot Album, and in the Snapshot Album you can, like, you know, go to like different places and take pictures. Here's some pictures right here. You can see me with Jay Cardell there, me with Anna J, and you see they got these. You could also get these shirts for every city you go to. And see, that's the cool thing about the mode. I think I will start up a mode. I'm just going to show you from some gameplay. Because if I start up the mode, it's going to signal something. I'm trying not to get a copyright. But I went in anyway, didn't I?
Wrestling has more than one royal family.
Try CM Punk. So some of the cool things they got here is that you can choose your difficulty. You can have a diet as vegetarian or non-vegetarian. I did a Dan Bryan just so I can do vegetarian. And it makes sense. You can have live video subtitles on and you hit something. So then you begin, and what it's gonna do is gonna prompt an opener. If you want to see any of these openers, like there's an opening to the game, there's an opening Road to Elite. There's some history things that are in the actual Road to Elite. I don't want to spoil it, but we're gonna skip this right here. So then a prologue will begin. And these scenes are nice. You get a shirt for every place you go to. So Tony Khan makes his appearance in this game, and basically, like I said, you're going through a couple of months, going to pay-per-views, training, which is kind of cool.
We want to make you an offer. Talk to you soon.
We had a goal. The goal was to put 10,000.
So these are some of my favorite things right here. These press conferences. You can go to press conferences every week. You can go sightseeing. Doing so, you have opportunities to take those snapshots that I just showed you. Also, based upon what you do, you may gain energy. You may gain money. Say playing mini games with the Elite is one thing you can do as well. You'll get these messages from Tony Khan at the end of certain stories. So you can see right here, it just shows going to a pay-per-view, go to the pay-per-view. So I'm gonna have to show you otherwise. It also keeps up with your record. So let's see if I have a video still left in here that I can show you guys. Yeah, I do. Just gonna close the AEW because this video is a 4K video technically. It's downsized right now, but what you can see in this part of the video is that you can work out, you can dine, you can go to different places, and based upon what you want to do, you'll get bonuses. Now, sometimes you get a little exclamation. That means there's a special event that'll take place if you choose that at the moment. You don't have to choose it, but when you first start, you definitely want to do those because they're going to probably lead you down the path to unlock things that you want to unlock. Now, this right here shows you, like I said, you playing games with at the box, and here's one of the games that they don't have when you start up. This box breaker. I didn't win this, but it was very, very fun. Very, very fun. And winning that, you know, you'll get certain things. So we're gonna go a little further here. You can also dine. You can dine and get special little scenes based upon the city. The food would change. It's just very cool. There's just so much inroad to Elite. I love it. Definitely, like I said, gave me old SmackDown vibes. More so, Here Comes the Pain vibes. Shut Your Mouth. Things like that. That's what it made me think about. Those type of seasons with a little extra in it with training and things like that. Press conferences, going on, just different things. You have different routines that you can go through. You can get injured, so you have to be careful. It was just a great experience. So the road to Elite was just great, in my opinion. I'm gonna go back to the game now because I'm done talking about it, and I'm about to wrap this up. I didn't want this to be that long anyway, but let's go ahead and save and quit this. There's a few other things we're gonna talk about, and then we're gonna be done. But once again, Road to Elite and the gameplay itself are the two things what stands out in this game. You're gonna have like weekly challenges where you can gain cash. You can use that to buy items in the shop, apparel. As you can see right now, to me, there's not much apparel. A lot of people was talking about this mode and getting excited for it, but there's not much in it right now. The same way for the arena stuff, there's not that much in it. There's a lot of moves, a lot of victory stuff, a lot of... I found there's a lot of names in there that's going to surprise you. I'm going to make a video on that. Like a lot of the names, you can tell that some people are coming based upon what's in there. See, I pretty much unlocked everybody here. I haven't gotten Paul White yet, but I'll eventually get him. Even the option to change the deathmatch explosion type is in there. And a difficulty of Elite difficulty you can unlock. Those are ties that everybody went crazy over a couple weeks ago with Matt and Nick, which is pretty cool. But I think they're gonna add on to that as well as they increase, you know, as they make the game better through updates. Right now I just feel like, you know, I feel like it still needs a lot of work right now when it comes to creations. But the features and the gameplay are pretty good. Road to Elite, just playing matches, and they even have leaderboards for your matches. So if you're just gonna play, say, a Fatal 4-Way, your best Fatal 4-Ways are go on a leaderboard. You can gain stars, you can gain money, and your best Fatal 4-Ways will be there. You will remember, say this match does great, it goes to the top of the leaderboards. You will remember that matchup for some time.
The following contest
as one of the best, you know, exploding barbed wire death matches that you have.
introducing the challenger, Dr. Britt Baker, DND.
Sorry for getting quiet there. Had to yawn. See, that's one thing as a content creator that I hate sometimes when I get like this and I'm fighting my sleep, but I had to get this video out here for you. Had to get it out here for you. So Britt Baker, Ruby Soho in an exploding barbed wire death match. I can't get the words out. And this matchup is crazy. It's one of the best modes we had in a game. And I think it may be better than War Games. Let me explain why it may be better than War Games and WWE. Because it just seems more, I don't know, it just seems more unpredictable. Where you can kind of plan and pick your way through a lot of the War Games matches in WWE 2K. I know it's two different match types, but I'm going on the premier match types for each of these games releases. WWE 2K23, let's just be honest, the main thing they was talking about a lot of times when it came to new matches and game modes was War Games. That was like the thing everybody was waiting for. This match, I mean this game is this. Though it's been leaks about the stadium stampede match being online and everything and maybe coming, but right now this one right here that everybody knew about is why you should buy it. It's fun. I wish we could do triple threats or something in it. It is crazy. It's a very good match. Look at this. Oh my god. But as we see the blood dripping from these great female talents of AEW, I'm gonna finish up my thoughts. Once again, as I kind of said at the beginning of this video, this game shines in gameplay. I feel like it's a great start to the series, and we're finally gonna have a game as long as Tony Khan keeps putting money in this series. We're finally gonna have a game that's gonna compete and can compete pretty well. Now I'm still gonna buy both because I'm a fan of wrestling, and that's just it. Like, I'm gonna buy both. If I can, I'm gonna buy both. That's just me. Because I'm gonna want AEW for AEW wrestlers. And when you buy this game, you should buy it because you want AEW wrestlers and you want them in an actual AEW environment, an actual AEW ring and presentation. That is what this game is for. The AEW wrestling game fans. This is what this game is for. Maybe a little bit for those that are fans of the old Aki games and the No Mercy games. Maybe. But I generally feel that it's mainly for AEW game fans and a little bit for wrestling, game fans as well. There's a lot of fun stuff to be doing in here. There's a lot of weapons I didn't mention that you have in this game. It's just a lot of fun. I've been playing it for over a week now, and I really like it. Yes, I still go back and forth between WWE 2K because they all have something different to offer. To all the haters out there, maybe consider picking up this game because it offers something different. Maybe pick up this game because there's going to be some people and some superstars in AEW in the game that you really like. Just maybe. Maybe that's what you buy this game for. Maybe you don't buy this game for creation because there's no creation features in the game right now. So hold off on that. You mainly want to create. Because there's really nothing in there. Nothing at all. I say nothing at all and it sounds bad when I say that, but there's nothing in there except to make a generic character for you to use. Like, you want to make yourself generically, whatever, do that. But outside of that, I don't feel like there's really a reason to like pop that baby in and buy it. I'm just saying it's not, but I'm still vouching for this game because this is a great game. I love it. Thanks THQ for going out there and making this game. Kenny Omega, it was his vision of how the game should be, how he wanted it to be, And I feel like he did a great thing. You can see you can even play intergender matches in this game. They don't stop you from that.
Man, this
And
should be one hell
it's
of a
just
singles match.
it's just great to see. We haven't had this type of rivalries in a game, and it ain't even really about the rivalry. It's about the fact that there's another wrestling game on the market giving us another choice, another game to play when we're tired of playing WWE 2K. When we want to play AEW matches after watching AEW Rampage, AEW Dynamite, AEW pay-per-views. This is going to give us a chance to have that. And that is a great thing. So, unscripted review. The game is nice. Gameplay-wise, you cannot deny it. Will it get repetitive? Every game gets repetitive. I don't think this game's going to get repetitive right away because there are a lot of little things that happen based upon how you play and the characters you pick. And we got DLC characters coming along as well. So I don't think it's going to get that old anytime soon. Maybe, of course, you play the game every day, 6-7 months down from now. Yeah, you may be tired of the game. Understandably so. But outside of that, nah. I vouch for this game. I really like it. Once again, shout out to THQ. Shout out to Evolve Tournaments, hooking me up with a copy of the game early. Don't forget, you can go to the ATG Wrestling Sports Games Network channel if you're watching on ATG Entertainment right now. But if you're already on ATG Wrestling Sports, Gaming Network, just go ahead and just, click those other little things and check it out. You can use the hashtag ADGWSGN to find the content. I'll also put it in the comment section, or you can use I'm probably gonna put it down as ADG Plays for this video as well. So my mouth is dry as can be. Hope you guys enjoyed this very, very deep and long unscripted review. Oh, a couple other mentions. Sound. The sound in this game, the soundtrack is crazy. The options, the 8-bit stuff they have is crazy. Now, when it came to like the call names and stuff, there's a lot in there as well. I didn't even showcase that, but I'll probably showcase it later on one of the channels, probably the Wrestling Sports Gaming Network channel. But yeah, follow me over there so we can grow. I'll be doing numerous road to elites probably. And with that being said, this has been a review, unscripted review for AEW Fight Forever. The game's out now. If you have the Elite Edition, if you want the Standard Edition, it's going to be out on the 29th, which is only less than 24 hours away from now. It'll be the next day on from when this has been published on Friday 29th, June 29th. So, thank Tony Khan. Thank Kenny Omega again. Thanks THQ Use again. Thanks Evolve Tournaments again. Go get this game if you agree with the things and I have said here in this video and in this review. With that being said, I'll see you guys next show, next video. I'm out of here.